Hello, YouTube, and welcome back in. Forgive my lack of eloquence at the last sign-off. That was just embarrassing. Embarrassed I am. Yoda style. What are we doing over here? I don't really need them to do much. Have their theater square. Yeah, just get the buildings. I mean, you'd think, like, oh, get a good holy site, but I'd rather have the possibility for a really good park. Okay, that is probably going to stay. That for sure gets chopped.
Ваши люди жаждут познания и красоты, но вы гнушаетесь наукой и искусством. Отчего же?
Whatever. Oh, it shot there. I was like, how did it get me? I'm dumb. That's how. Did it. Full loyalty. Gosh, those loyalty missions leave a little something to be desired. We want to start getting our trade routes to everybody. We really need to get Sarah here. Super, super effective tourism. So those guys are running projects. After your art museum, you're going to run a project. Let's dare them. Let's live dangerously. Darkwing Duck style. He's like built a massive army of crossbows now. Crossbow armies, like actual armies. It's kind of crazy.
Human nature, as manifested in tribalism and nationalism, provides the momentum.
There's really no major rush to clearing that. It's been annoying us forever. What's another turn or two? We're going to have to deal with parks later, I think. Parks and Rec later. I'm just going to hold these. Oh, no, we already did that. Okay. Sure. I can make parks now, you guys. So this yeah, I guess that actually counts as a lake. You can't put woods there. Okay. Makes sense. What do we need? I would like to be running other policies. We basically just need to get to democracy so I can have a much bigger government. Medieval, nice. Is that 2 medievals? It is. Sweet deal. Then we kind of don't want this one here. Take our chances elsewhere, probably. Otherwise, it's going to be Poland or barbarians, and that's what we have. Russia taking over Hong Kong. Yeah, I'm just going to heal that guy up real quick. Let's get our walls while we can. Oh, no. Actually, oh, no. That just eliminates limes. That's fine. Food. I definitely don't want food. Yeah, I'd like to... Wow. A lot of artifacts over there. I'd like to take our chances with something like that and hope it's medieval from, like, Granada. Here goes Big Ben. Here comes Russia. Well, maybe we can get some more books in a peace deal. Three AI nearest to you are really sucking for deity AI. You mean just like economy-wise?
Let's get on our knees and pray. I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Science and military? I think Russia's doing fine now. It's being annoying. It's what deity AI is supposed to do, right? Compared to Georgia and Norway, yeah. Well, I've slowed both of them down, right? I did an early war with her and a war with Russia, so some of that we can take credit for. All right, let's go to Norway there. Tourism with Norway is good. Pretty much M&M, yeah. Russia declares, and it's just hold my beer while I bring all my units to the front. Deal. Where's Sarah? Still far enough away that I think we're gonna run projects. Georgia's killing it on merchant points. Sorry. Pardon me. I think if anything, I'll get some Rough Riders. Oof. Sorry about that. We have a very spread out empire. Toronto wanting to kill me. Not anymore, they're not. So many crossbows. It's truly remarkable. What up, Sly? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Alrighty. No. Oh, we have Jesuit here? Oh, we want Shinto. Okay. All right. No, I didn't click that. I clicked this. Oh, you butt. And I hate the sound of units dying. I think that's the worst part about your units dying is the sound it makes. Really, it just really punishes you. Wow, you moved out of your last place 2 months ago and Comcast still charging you for cable. Yeah, Comcast is pretty much equivalent to the devil. Whatever devil you choose. So we have an ace driver and a linguist now. Very good. Okay, maybe I'll live. Yes. Mutual open borders. Jeez, he's killing it. Norway just tearing it up this game. But other units dying music to my ears, right? I don't know. Sometimes the quote bot's a little weird. I think there is a Comcast quote somewhere. Yep, nope, didn't save him. What got catch? This is the sloppiest game I've ever played in my life. Oh, do we have dies already? Oh, well. Oh, well. No, the sloppiest game I ever played was Cuphead in the 22nd hour of one of my 24-hour streams. It's a valid point. It's a valid point. Moscow. So we can get our next park. Oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? I must have. This can still be a park, though. So what's the next highest one? Like this? I guess this one's pretty good. On the same page. Another Natty Park suit? Yeah, we are on the same page, my friend. Yeah, we got some good quotes. There. All right, so where can we go? Yes. Shall steal Great Works. Oxford and the Kilwa, not a big deal. That's a big old no. Hey, we should test and see if the Great Work exploit still exists. I was gonna say that's too many shots. That's too many. Look at these armies, crossbow armies. This guy's dead too.
Improvement makes straight roads, but
This game is fun.
roads without improvement are roads of genius.
Sure. But realistically, just want some builders. It's like this is Deity or something, I know, right? Although I don't think I'm playing well. That will help. We have trade routes to... Maybe we want to send one to Persia from up here for the tourism. And hopefully we get her. How did you move there? It's impressive. Yeah, crossbow armies to boot. That's what we want there. In Russia, bows cross you. It's so funny how like those like things like that, like things like Yakov Smirnov, like somehow like carry their weight into like future generations, because it's so weird that we all know that. Or that I know that. Because I'm too young for Yakov Smirnov. It's going to be a heck of a blob. Totally because of The Simpsons? That might be true. That might be true, yeah. Just through like TV.
Has done for the mind.
He was 80s and 90s? No. No. Way older than that. You knew about him in the 80s and 90s because of like he was such a penetrative force. But I'm almost certain he was like way older than that. Somebody Google it. Somebody Google Yakov Smirnov. And tell me when he was famous. Yikes with the penetrative force. Sorry. It was from Family Guy and now you're sad. Oh, you're right. I think, yeah. It's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be gross. Mid to late 80s for biggest 6X. Really, Pagan? Wow. I thought for sure it was 70s. Yay, we did it. We got all 3 medieval artifacts. How about that? Sounds like something Vlad would say. All right. Oh, yeah. He was definitely a Simpsons joke. He had to have been. Simpsons has made fun of everything. I've probably mentioned this on stream before, but like my favorite Simpsons joke is Mr. Burns has to or says something about donating money to charity, and meanwhile Homer is loading up a charcoal grill with all of the lighter fluid, and then puts a pig on to roast. It's the BBBBQ episode. He puts a whole pig on and then lights it, and it just skyrockets in the air. And meanwhile, like at the power plant, Smithers is like, "Oh, okay, are you going to donate that money to charity?" And he's like, "Oh, I'll donate that money to charity when pigs fly." And then like the pig flies past it, and like Smithers is like, "So will you be donating that money now?" And then they're like, "No." But then the brilliant part of it is when you zoom out on the scene, there's a giant power plant with a pig flying in front of it, and it's the cover of Pink Floyd's Animals. And it's just like, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. How mad will I be if someone builds the Eiffel? Pretty mad. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. That's when Simpsons writing was like primo. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. Oh, yeah, that's a good episode. I'm opting out of science. We don't need science today. Who needs science when you have faith? I feel like old South Park was witty with that, not as much anymore. I feel like South Park hasn't actually changed that much, at least in my perspective. It feels to me like new seasons of South Park are just as yes, their world's expanded, and so the scope of it feels greater. But it feels like to me that new South Park is just as relevant as old South Park. But maybe I'm wrong. Now, I haven't watched it. I have to like catch up on older seasons sometime. I haven't actually been able to watch much. So we should be able to go into a golden age here without much to do. I used to think that much ado about nothing was much to do about nothing, because I'm dumb. And I was raised in the 90s when all of the when all of the bands like it was a bonus if you could understand what a 90s band was saying. Otherwise it was like and you just didn't need lyrics. You just didn't. And so your brain like fills in those gaps. So that's and then I learned that it wasn't that, and I was sad. Poor Eddie. I know. I'm a bad person. Hence so much Weird Al. Exactly, right? All right, cool. We got the Great Merchant. Super good. If you didn't know what they were saying, Beavis and Butthead would take him down. No joke. Oh, man. Beavis and Butthead. That was a show that I had to like sneak watch as a kid. I was not allowed to watch that show. And so we would do it anyways, of course. Yeah, I'll be mad if Statue of Liberty goes. I mean, Russia could certainly be building it. Russia's way ahead of us culture-wise. Persia could too, actually.
It's the Industrial Revolution and the growth of urban concentrations that led to a sense of anonymity.
Do I plan out Great Works? It's like super annoying that you can't move them for 10 turns. It is super annoying that you can't move them for 10 turns. And no, that doesn't make me plan them out. I probably should. But I often don't. And so many of them are like really hard to theme anyways, because it's like, oh, you don't have three different unique sculptures? What? We should really be running non-gold policies, I guess. So let's get rid of that. Let's bring that in there. Is that what I want? No. Can't be worth it. I guess just scripture. Yeah, we've got more. There we go. A little bit. Am I thinking cultural Victoria with terracotta? That'd be good. Yeah, Vicky's archaeologist museums are great. They are so good. Who's next? Scythia's next, right? Oh, man. Horse rushing someone. That'll be fun. It'll probably be America on their home continent with Defender of the Faith. That's all fine. I don't know that you're allowed to stream the game of the month. I feel like you're not for some reason. Maybe I'm making that up, but aren't you like not allowed to stream the game of the months? I thought there was like something with that.
While I nodded.
Because I'm familiar with it for sure. But for some reason I have it in my head that you can't stream those. Otherwise I would have no problem with it. Civ. Wait, who does it? I can't even remember now. But yeah, there's a yeah, Civ 6 game on. Oh yeah, there's the Reddit one too. I thought there was another one though. Was I allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy? Because that was definitely not for kids. Good call. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy is one of the most like crass shows I've ever like. Even as an adult, like there are definitely, you know, you can look back on The Simpsons and be like, oh, that was like Simpsons appeals to kids, but then also has jokes for adults. And you can be like, oh, I get that now that I'm older. But Ren and Stimpy, no part of that show should have been for kids. Like that show was just amazing. So yeah, I was not I you know what? And honestly, it didn't appeal to me that much. So I don't even know that was an issue for me because I was just like not super interested in it anyways. All right, so we have to. I did this wrong. I don't know what we did wrong. Got this one, this one, this one. So we can either get this one or this one. We're gonna have a dead tile somewhere, regardless. So either this is dead, and we can get them a holy site, which we should have gotten a long time ago, or we build it here because this is an old growth forest. So is this though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if this is the dead tile, then I guess that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. We'll do it our original way. And we are 2,200 for the next naturalist. What's the bottom left? Oh, that's a city park. Actually, these should maybe be city parks. Hi, Joe. How's it going? Whoa.
Do they do stuff to your butt?
No.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
Crate is a creep. Is he really?
It's fine.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
On.
And thank you for the 3 months in a row with that Prime sub. Thank you for bringing that back each and every month. Welcome back into the shop, my friend. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Now what? Poor Houston. I don't even know if that's good. Where do I live? Near Chicago. One of your... Oh, dude. Boston, I was just thinking about that show. One of my favorite shows that didn't age well was The Critic. I couldn't agree more. I loved that show when it was on TV, and I don't think it'll hold up at all. I haven't tested that theory. Although there's the episode where like funniest bit from that show that I can remember is like I don't remember the context, but I know that there was a vending machine that sold guns, and like he like went and like to buy the gun, and it's like, okay, cool. He like swipes his credit card or whatever, and it's like, are you a criminal? And he's like, no. And then behind him in line are like a KKK member, a Nazi, and like something else. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Cultural Alliance. That's fine with me. Buy my book. Buy my book. Yeah, that's so good. Oh, that's gross, Mayra. Oh. I'm sorry. That show even got brought up on my stream. Ugh.
No one in his senses ought to do so. Without
Gross.
first being clear in his mind what he intends to achieve by that war and how he intends to conduct it.
I know. We're going to try to fix up Houston. We have a few more turns before we can even start it. This is going to be a long game. More barbs just running around. Yeah, get a temple. Need that faith per turn. That is true, Boss Tone, yeah. Gulf War and Ted Turner jokes don't really hold up in 2018. Stop it. Leave me alone. I don't have a lot of science. I can't crush your face. All right, so there's the city park. Increases the appeal of tiles around it. Therefore, these seaside resorts will be better when we can finally get there. We should also be building wonders that we've unlocked. Where can we get some wonders here? With this. That is a good point. Vlad says, well, every piece of art is a reflection of the time. Some just age better than others. Indeed. At one point, I had an 8-turn hermitage option. What? 8-turn? That would require my production in the city to be well over 100. I don't think that's true. Maybe we do get the hermitage here, though. And then build Eiffel in LA. Is that what we want to do? Or here? We've got a stone. Yeah, we'll do it here. We'll build Eiffel here. We've got some time. So why don't we go ahead... let's do this. You get down here. Definitely do need a spot for Christo as well. Maybe we can do that here. Why can't I see it? Okay, I'm blind. Eye is blind. Okay, yeah. Let's build, let's get a bunch of builders here, and we'll get Maggie up there in a second. And the city park. Can they be next to each other? I don't think they can, right? Cannot be adjacent to another city park. Okay. Third row down, second from the right. All right, that'll make my life easier. Third row down, second from the right. That's Venetian. Still, there it is. Thank you. Good looking out. What did I never check, Eminem? Sorry, man. Not trying to ignore you. I am a little surprised you're not working that, but okay. Broadway. City parks are better next to rivers? Yeah, you're right. Amenities if adjacent to water. But the thing is, I don't want to, like, this one, great, we're getting an amenity, but, like, I definitely want another one right here. Because these are going to be seaside resorts. I could technically put it there, but it would only boost 1 instead of 2. But then after that, we should maybe move Liang around and take advantage of some of the seaside resort stuff. Because the amenities I'll be fine with our parks. Speaking of parks. Like, this would be a very good seaside resort. Or city park and seaside resort, frankly. Okay. Let's go repair those so that the barbarian has a job to do. Very tempting to faith by this stuff, but I think I'll hold tight. Can they go in lakes? Oh, the fisheries? I think so. I couldn't care less about food. I couldn't care less about adding food into these tiles. It is just food, right? Friendship expired. Let's do that. Huey Auckland as not Netherlands fun. Yeah, that's true. Oh, wait. Okay, the park has to belong here. There we go. Houston has a park. Do fisheries or fishing boats detract from adjacencies for resorts? I don't think so. No. There's no appeal associated. All right, so higher appeal over here already, and then I think we're done with Liang here. Probably move Liang to St. Louis actually, because this is a relevant city park. So we'll just do the rounds. I'll bet you that one of the abilities that they're going to come up with soon is like somebody's governors established faster or instantly or something like that. I'll bet you anything. Nice Sly. All right, have good meetings, Eminem. See you, bud. All right, only 2 more era score needed. 9 turns to get it. Look at this. Look at this. This tile is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles away from this city. And it is 3 tiles away from mine, and yet he has it. Because I hate you, Russia. think we are going to chop these, even though we can eventually get a... it'll overall hurt the appeal a little bit, but that's okay. It's not that I'm not a fan of Teddy. He's actually grown on me, especially with because I've been using national parks so often. I actually think he's pretty strong. And this I did not like, but it's just worded wrong. The film studio. So yeah, my favorite part's the tourism, like the park stuff. I think that's pretty interesting.
My man.
Free Willy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Did I change the city screen menu? I mean, it's modded. All right, later, Sly. See you, bud. Yeah, Brad, I think to answer your question, the national park synergy, I think is really cool. Moscow. Skrulnik. Name that movie. Based on those 2 words. Do it. My love for you is like a truck berserker. Yeah, builders everywhere. A couple more. Hey, Free Willy, watching one of the YouTube vids came to follow. Didn't know you were live. Yep, live usually every day around this time. We're about 3 hours into the stream. Thank you for stopping in, and thanks for watching the content over on YouTube as well, Free Willy. Appreciate you. Clerks. There it is. Thoughts on Japan and Hojo? I think Japan is one of the strongest civs out there. They're very, very good. I love the adjacencies. I love building districts around those adjacencies. It's just a lot of fun. Let's put logistics in there. And you did a random lead, you got Hojo. Enjoy it. Yeah, just stack all your districts together. It's nuts. Sure. So many things to build. Thought it was from Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, well, it's the same. It's Kevin Smith. OSW probably got it from that. Yeah, probably. It's one of those things that's been in the zeitgeist. Found a natural wonder, got rest to it, and now you're getting science. Nice, very nice. Yeah. That's a fun one. Whenever they talk about the wrestler Berserker, they sing that. Oh, nice. That's pretty great. Getting some faith. These chops are nice, helping out with our Pantheon quite a bit. So we're basically going to have to chop these and then replant them for the future park.
Museums are on the front lines of the fight for culture.
Sweet.
Of good with evil. In any case, of the fight against platitudes and primitiveness.
Some more slots for art. Now, granted, we have a lot of competition. We haven't really checked in on this screen a lot. We are finally in the lead as far as the points go, but the fact is that Russia is also killing it because of their lavras and stuff. If you are going for tourism, I do like the let's murder Russia plan. There goes Broadway, by the way. Only one Broadway's fine to lose. It's really Christo and statue that I want, or not statue, Eiffel. I think I conflate those a lot. I think I misspeak on that like constantly. But Broadway's for America. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's supposed to be ours. All right, so Magnus is moving. You saw Aladdin on Broadway a few weeks ago? Nice. That's fun. I have not seen Aladdin. I've seen the movie, not the show. Will Smith's going to be the genie, and that's going to be sick. Yeah, I saw something about that. That's crazy. So this is where Christo's going to go. We are 17 turns. Actually, we have time to probably get the Christo first. Yeah. Let's actually move Magnus up there. We've got time. Head on over to Philadelphia. Because we're going to chop these things. So I need this archaeologist to get rid of it first, and then we can deal. All right, this is eventually going to need a park, but for now, getting a mine there I think is okay. Way over on era score. Probably have almost enough for another park. You did miss that. Well, it wasn't much of a discussion, Ranzetta. We just talked about clerks briefly. Hey, Tortali. Bonjour. All right, so that can be a park now. I like them cranking out builders. I didn't catch the actual news failure, so I'm not sure. I just saw something about it on Twitter. Genie really stole the show in that musical? Nice. I mean, he does in the movie, too. It's Robin Williams. He's amazing.
Until they have completed the mobilization process.
Okay, so same. Just getting them ready. There aren't any city-states I even care about vying for here. Can't do it with anybody but Gilbert as the parrot. Nice. Yeah, we can chop all that stuff. Get up there. Confession, you've never seen Clerks? Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's a great movie. That's, you know what? I take it back. That's not okay. Go watch Clerks, Boss Tone. Gilbert Godfrey reading 50 Shades of Grey is all anyone ever needs. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. This should also be one. Because those bananas are going to go. Those bananas are going to go. Starting to turn. Yeah, Free Willy. I actually own the DVD of the Clerks animated TV show. I loved it. I don't want to go back and watch it because I don't think it'll be very good. What up, Alexander? How you doing, bud?
Until you've walked a mile in his shoes. That way.
Oh, and we are over on this video again. What is wrong with me today? I'm too comfortable. I'm too happy sitting here with chat talking about whatever we're talking about. Sorry, YouTube. A couple long videos in a row. Thank you so much for watching. Our tourism did not skyrocket the way I intended to. Let's end the video with a brief look at scores here. Peter, and then we're right behind. Not too big of a gap here, which is good. And we're doing okay on the other one. So if you're watching over on YouTube, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.